that no matter what, I gotta win. That's why it's always me and never them. One shot for everybody living in the moment. One shot is all you get, so you gotta own it. One shot. You only get one shot. One shot for everybody living in the moment. One shot is all you get, so you gotta own it. One shot. You only get one shot. Heart of a lion, my time, here I go. I am not moving in silence. If it ain't moving, moving. We making movies, moving, moving, moving. I get a chance and take it. We bout to build it. They leaving it vacant. I just go harder, harder. I am a ball that I gotta get it. I am so with it. I will go get it. That is the difference. I am not waiting. I am not faking. Everything out here, that's for the taking. My mind too right. My grind too tight. This head rhyme too nice. This my world, my life. One shot, who me? Take that, ooh wee. One shot, movie. That's all you need. One shot, who me? Take that, ooh wee. One shot, movie. That's all you need. One shot for everybody living in the moment. One shot is all you get, so you gotta own it. One shot. You only get one shot. One shot for everybody living in the moment. One shot is all you get, so you gotta own it. One shot. You only get one shot. One shot. You only get one shot. You only get one shot. One shot for everybody living in the moment. One shot is all you get, so you gotta own it. One shot. You only get one shot.
It's that hate, boy.
Yeah, my day ones here to dance it up again. So you know it's only right, that's how we hit it. Came all the way from losing to winning. Yeah, I did it, but it ain't just me, it's the whole team. Share it with the whole team. Congratulate the whole team. Know when you riding like we riding with each other. Ain't no I in this, it's the whole team. Share it with the whole team. Congratulate the whole team. Cause when you riding like we.
It's Madden NFL 23, and coming up, we'll see T. Higgins. He's putting together one of the better seasons in league history. It's the Giants and the Colts, and it comes your way next on Madden Football.
We're across the Hudson. Gets strapped in. It's just about time to get the party started. And we are underway from MetLife Stadium. No run back here on the opening kickoff as we'll start at the 25. So the Colts now coming out for their opening drive. And they're led out by the fourth-year man out of Duke, and that's Daniel Jones. Jones throwing to start the drive. They find some open field here. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 22 yards on the catch and run, a first down. They'll run. This is Jonathan Taylor. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down. A look there at his numbers on the ground a week ago. Pretty good as he found himself in the end zone on 2 separate occasions.
And those are the most important numbers because no matter what you pile up prior to the goal line, getting in is all that matters. Putting those numbers up on the board, and they love them when they're sixes.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Throwing Jones. Dancing to his left. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Nice call by the defense there on third down. Just flood the field with extra defensive backs in their dime package. Nowhere to go with the football. Forces the incompletion.
As Sanchez on to punt here as he sends this one away. And this one will not be returnable as it sails out of bounds. On play action, it's Murray. Out to his left. He dumps it off to Barkley. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down. On the ground, this is Saquon Barkley. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. The Giants at 12-3 now on the year. They were winners the last time out, so they'll be looking to make it 2 in a row.
And so much about football, partner, comes down to mindset. Being in the right frame of mind, and the best way to get in that good frame of mind, winning. So they come in feeling good. They've got the home crowd behind them. I think they're going to be tough to beat in this one.
Throwing again on second down. Murray. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And the ball is going to wind up out of bounds, so they will lose you. Keep the football.
Previous play is under review.
So not successful there on the challenge, and he'll have to be careful from here on out because he'll only have 1 challenge remaining. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. Oh, he did everything but hold on to it. But a nice play defensively, and now it brings up 4th down.
That was their first 3rd down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key 3rd down throws.
On 4th down, Jamie Gillen on to punt for the Giants. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Colts will go on offense here, 1st and 10. Second drive coming up here for the Indianapolis Colts. The last series for them, a little disappointing, forced to punt. And now they'll try to do better here and come away with some points as they begin this drive, 1st and 10. Now Jones. And this is incomplete. Well, this defense for the Giants, they were very good a week ago in that win over Minnesota.
Yeah, and what stood out to me on tape, the way they were flying to the football. So that tells me that they've got all their assignments down, and they're playing with extreme confidence.
And able to break 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. They'll try and run for the first with Taylor. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. That one for Indianapolis, resulting in 15 yards and a fresh set of downs. First and 10, Taylor now. Oh, what a move. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. Hang on a second here, because on that last play, it appears one of the Giants shaken up. Always unfortunate to see an injury, especially this close to the end of the regular season. We'll step aside. 2 yards on the pickup, and that's all they needed to move the sticks.
Well, they came into this game saying it was important that they set the tone and show that they can run the football. I believe that they've done that here in the first quarter.
They go to the ground again with Taylor. And a pretty athletic run right there as he's going to get this down inside the 40. 48 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Running straight ahead, Taylor. Oh, look at the juke. And he's going to get this inside the 30. 12 more yards there and another first down. Another good run there. He's been good all season long. I don't know if he's going to win that MVP award, but just to be in the discussion, obviously that means he's had a great run.
The raw numbers put him in the discussion. Can he carry his team to enough victories? Start of the second quarter, and it's the Colts in possession as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Up the middle, here's Taylor. And a tackle there by Micah McFadden. As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Taylor. Able to slither by. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Jonathan Taylor. That's rushing touchdown number 20 on the year. And the Colts post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this second quarter. Well, what a first half he's had running the football. Another terrific run there, and this one finds the end zone.
Well, we know he's a guy who's capable of coming up with big plays in the running game, and his offensive line knows it as well. That keeps them motivated, looking for those extra blocks to give him room to run downfield.
Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20. Well, we're probably not the first, but all of us at EA Sports certainly want to wish you and yours a happy and prosperous new year. And as a celebration of that, a big slate of NFL games on this Sunday, Week 17. Second to last weekend of the NFL docket. Later tonight, the battle for Los Angeles, Rams and Chargers, 5:15 Pacific at SoFi. And then on Monday night, Charles and I are on to Cincinnati. Bills and Bengals, two cold weather teams in what will be a frigid Paul Brown Stadium. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. They'll try to run for it with Barkley. And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a first down. Murray now on first down. He's got Bellinger. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 2 first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10. Murray now to throw. Well, looking for Higgins, but it is intercepted. And the Colts this back to their... yard line. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. Things progressing to plan so far. Their defense has been solid, and they've got themselves a 7-0 lead after the touchdown the last time they had the ball.
And this is no time to even think about, hey, are we going to milk the clock? Hey, are we just going to do ball control? This is the NFL. Nothing leads. They don't last very long unless you continue to push the envelope on offense.
Meanwhile, Jones' throw pulled in by Aguilar. And able to get this one across the 45. Down.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and give the quarterback a really nice target. 97 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here. So the drive takes him into Giants territory now, 1st and 10 at the 38. They run once more with Taylor. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. 2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman, both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth,
yes,
and he's miles away and smiling.
And happy.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
Oh, I saw this one with defensive eyes, because even as he escaped the pocket and bought time, the coverage stayed tight. Nothing broke down. Throwing it away, that was his only option.
They'll set up the screen to Taylor. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. Now the Giants will use the second of their 3 timeouts. as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And that one will be no good. He never had it on line. It's well wide to the left, and this will remain a one-touchdown game.
Yeah, 55 yards is anything but a gimme. You got to really concentrate on your leg swing and proper technique. This time, though, he's unable to convert.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Well, this is a half where not just the coverage, but the entire defense is setting the tone in this game.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Now Murray. Sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes inbounds. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. On 3rd down, Barkley. Well, they nearly sprung him that time as he takes this all the way down to the 37. First down now, but the clock continues to move. To throw is Murray. And that's going to be caught. T. Higgins. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. Murray now on 1st down. Touchdown, Giants. T. Higgins. Touchdown number 18 on the year. And the Giants are on the board here in the final minute of the first half. And oh, he missed it. No good. And they'll remain down by a point. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. Takes it at the 7. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20. Now Jonathan Taylor and the Colts offense retakes center stage. He's in his zone. 2nd quarter already closing in on a 100-yard game.
And that's the magic number for a running back. Anytime you get to that triple digits, that's all you're looking for. But he's got a chance to really exceed that in this one.
Yeah, he does. That's been the gold standard for a long time, hasn't it, that 100-yard mark?
It really has, and that never has to shift because it's in a game. It's a 1,000-yard mark. I'm wondering, since we've gone from 12 to 14 to 16 games, maybe we need to up that a little.
They don't want to repeat a first down. They'll keep it on the ground.
Holding offense.
And they will elect to decline the penalty.
Everything turned out the way they wanted it to. No sense in even having to take that one, hence the decline.
All that remains is to snap this once, and that'll do it for the first half of play. And they're going to take a timeout defensively. So with 4th down coming up, they go ahead and burn it and say we'll see what happens. And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. So we're in the latter stages of this season. Everybody's getting antsy, so antsy that we're going to skip the halftime and get ready for the 3rd quarter. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3 alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon. Fielded just outside the goal line. The Giants about set to go to begin this 3rd quarter. Charles, it'll be interesting to adjustments this offense made in the locker room. Haven't really been able to get anything going offensively. Virtually nothing in the ground attack either. So, and it's out. He put it on the carpet. And the defense not able to get it. From a defensive perspective, what's that moment like when you realize the ball is loose?
It is a moment where all concentration goes right to the football. This is something you've talked about in all your preparation for the game. You probably talked about this training camp. Knock the ball free, take it away from the other team, and now you have that chance. There's a little bit of deflation when they end up recovering it.
They knocked it free, but couldn't take it away. Now from Colts territory, here's a 1st and 10 at the 27. Murray going to throw. And that one complete once again to Higgins. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. Barkley will score. Touchdown, New York. Hard to argue with that being their best drive of the game so far as they use the running game to get them into the end zone.
Couldn't agree more, partner. Prior to that drive, they sputtered a little bit, but it looks like they found the formula. I would expect them to go back to that more and more as this game develops.
And so they run it in on the 2-point try, and it's so often, Charles, we talk about from the offense's perspective what you do on the 2-point conversion. How about the defense? How do they play run versus pass?
It's really difficult for them because I think most teams want to play for the pass. That's what they see most teams do. And so are you able to mass enough people inside if the team decides to run it? Very difficult. I think what you're seeing a lot more now, people blitzing the 2-point conversion. They want you to make a quick decision and make it right now.
There, the offense wins the battle for 2. Gets this to Campbell out on the right side. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. And defense, they're blitzing here. Jones. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
I got a kick out of that one, partner. You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations, but a guy of his size can't really hide him. But the tight end drag route, definitely an effective way to sneak him across the formation.
The ball is free. Taylor lost it. And the Giants have it. It's picked up. And he'll get this back to the 32-yard line. But he has been a workhorse for them in this game, and ball security hasn't been an issue until that point.
Yeah, and let's face it, when he's going to carry the ball that many times, he becomes more and more of a target for the defense, knowing that he's going to be the primary guy. They'll just send more and more players towards him, trying to make sure they knock the ball free.
And he's out of bounds, almost gets to the 10. 56 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far. So a solid run by Saquon Barkley, and another 1st and 10 here. And they'll run on the inside handoff. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7.
Holding offense.
Andrew Thomas, former first-rounder from Georgia, called for the penalty there. They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty. Murray now. Trying to find Barkley on the out route, and he's got him. And they're going to get this down inside the 20. Throwing on 2nd and long. Murray, he's got his man on the crossing route. This is Higgins. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. Out of the shotgun, they run with Barkley. And he is in. Touchdown, New York. Saquon Barkley, halfway to 100 now with career touchdown number 50. And the Giants have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. This time, the extra point up and good. And it's now 21-7. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. And now Indianapolis set to take the field. And really, Charles, not much of a surprise that they're losing. They just haven't been able to get much of anything going in the pass game. And as you well know, in today's NFL, if the passing game isn't working, usually not much else is working either.
You're exactly right about that, partner. And I know that right now the easy answer would be, hey, let's run the football. But that might not be everything you need. So despite the fact that they've struggled throwing it, they've got to find some type of a play, multiple plays, that puts the ball in the air and allows for them to have some success.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Back to throw. Jones. Completes it to Aguilar. And he's brought down short by a yard. It's a 3rd down gain of 4. Now a timeout called for by the defense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. Here's Jackson to return. That'll be a 43-yard punt, but a net of just 33 following a 10-yard return. And it'll be Giant football, 1st and 10.
New York ready to go again offensively.
This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive, isn't it? They score here, especially a touchdown. It's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their plays accordingly, because what you really want to do, even though you know the scoreboard is still up there and the game's going to go on, I think you can take the spirit away from another team, that their drive and will to come back and win can be taken with another score right here.
Still third quarter, but you just get that feel.
Yeah, they're teetering right there on the brink, aren't they?
They keep it with Barkley on 1st down. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this third quarter. 3 quarters in the books. Welcome back now here in East Rutherford. It's the Giants with the football and also the lead as we get set to start quarter number 4. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Here's Murray.
And he'll get this underneath, dropping it off for Barkley. And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield.
The Giants on 3rd down. They've been good, 3 for 4 thus far. This time they face a 3rd and 2. Murray flips his forward on a jet sweep. And he will have 1st down yardage as he's brought down at the 41.
72 yards rushing for him now with a couple of touchdown runs to boot.
Play action. Now it's Murray.
And they're going to work this down to about the 32-yard line.
An ideal spot here to get a 1st down and try to run some more clock. And this is 2nd and less than a yard. To throw, it's Murray. That's complete. He's got Barkley out of the backfield.
And he'll be brought down at about the 23-yard line.
And looking to put this game on ice in the 4th quarter, but still not afraid to throw it as they show there.
You want to play the game with confidence, and they have a guy who's in control right now. Their trigger guy, throwing it, they feel just as confident with him doing that as they would if they tried to run the ball and run the clock out.
If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up 2nd down. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. They'll try and run forward with Barkley. And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown. Saquon Barkley with another touchdown, number 24 on the year.
And the Giants are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this 4th quarter lead.
Point after, right down the middle. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. The kicking team out there for the Giants as they will send this one away.
And Rodgers will hold on to this one, and it'll come out to the 25.
Here comes the Colts offense now as they make their way onto the field.
And Charles, a very uninspired effort the last time we saw them out there was a quick 3-and-out, and they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
First play of the drive going for 14 and a 1st down. Looking to throw. Jones.
He'll get that one to Taylor complete.
Oh, he faked it with a juke. Now he's got some room. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Here's Jones on 1st down. They'll find his man. That's Taylor again.
And he'll be taken down here just shy of the 30.
This defense has certainly had an outstanding 2nd half, haven't they? I know they just gave up a 1st down there, and for the offense, they're hoping that that's something that they can jumpstart with and maybe start to move the ball a little bit better. But it's been tough sledding for them here the entire 2nd half.
And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Throwing, Jones. Throw left side here, complete to Campbell. And they move this all the way down to the 9. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. A good pickup there, a 22. They'll look to throw again. And that's caught left side by Mo Alie-Cox. A gain of 7 that time. Second goal. They're going to need to get up and set in a hurry. Second down and goal. Jones. And that is caught. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Jonathan Taylor. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Colts have got it back to a 2-score game here in the fourth. Crosby with the extra point, and that cuts the lead to 28-14. 2 scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back. And this is going to be covered up by the Giants. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. Had a bit of a lane there, took advantage of it. Give them 7 there on the first down carry. Now a timeout called for by the defense as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. Back to throw it. Murray. Over the middle, complete. It's James. Touchdown. Richie James. 33 yards. And the Giants are on their way to a 13th win on the year as they add on to their lead. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. The kicking team out there for the Giants as they will send this one away. The drive. Five-yard line here as Rodgers will not return it. Here comes the Indianapolis offense now as they get set to take over. But probably not much that they can do at this point, CD. Down 3 scores late in the fourth quarter. This is going to be a little too much to overcome, you would think.
Yeah, they'll go down swinging, but in the end, I think we saw the writing on the wall a while back because one team was clearly better than the other in this one. And while it didn't quite reach blowout step.
And that's caught inside the 30. And he will step out of bounds down near the 10-yard line. So not quite a first and goal. It's first and 10 from the 10. Now Jones. And they're going to get him. They bring him down to the sack back at the 16-yard line. To try again after the sack. Jones. He'll drop this down to Taylor. And they're going to be set up now with the ball at the 13-yard line.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it can turn into a big gain downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
Now throwing on third down there, but he cannot connect.
Defensively, you look at the numbers. Another incomplete pass that we just saw, and they're under 200 yards passing for the game, so they've done their job on that side of the ball.
Yeah, recently I was actually working a game where a quarterback had a streak of 5 straight games.
Touchdown, Colts! Michael Pittman from 13 yards out.
And the Colts' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points.
Extra point up and good by Crosby. And the lead will be cut down to 14. So time definitely not in their favor. Down 2 scores, but they'll try the onside kick. And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one. Fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we've brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of an anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
And he's got it. Touchdown, Giants. T. Higgins, his second touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Giants tack on another score as they have dominated this fourth quarter.
Extra point attempt here still to come. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21 points. Pretty clean and simple there. Just 2 plays. The long pass resulting in the touchdown on play number 2. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
And Rodgers will hold on to this one, and it'll come out to the 25.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive.
Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. Steps away to his left. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
We've seen this play a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. On the return, Jackson.
Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so.